Hello guys, how are you doing? My name is Andressa Maia, this is Falando Nisso, and in this video I will show you more idioms with food in Brazilian Portuguese. So, I've made a video about idioms with food in Brazilian Portuguese before, so take a look. And in this video, I'm going to show you some more idioms with food. I think in Brazil, we express ourselves a lot using idioms, so it's good for you to understand because some of them really don't make sense if you try to translate word by word. You'll be like, what? So here we go. The first one is encher linguiça. Encher linguiça. And encher linguiça means when you say things or you write things just to fill in space or just to gain time. For example, if you have to write a text and it must have 30 lines, for example, and you don't know much about the subject to write 30 lines, but you have to write 30 lines, so you just start to write the same thing with different words, you know? So this is encher linguiça. Or maybe if you have to give a lecture and they gave you 1 hour to speak and you don't know what to say for 1 hour. So again, you just start to encher linguiça. You just start to say things that are not really so important, and you just start to say the same thing with different words, maybe just to look smarter. I don't know, but the idea is you are just trying to gain time. Okay, so you are enchendo linguiça. This is encher linguiça. Okay. The second one is falar abobrinha. Falar abobrinha. And this means to say nonsense things, to say things that are kind of stupid. For example, I could say, I don't like to talk to her because she only says stupid things all the time. So this is like, eu não gosto de conversar com ela porque ela só fala abobrinha. Eu não gosto de conversar com ela porque ela só fala abobrinha. It's like, I really don't like to talk to her because she just says stupid things all the time. Another situation that we could use falar abobrinha is like when someone starts to say things to you that are not true, that make no sense. Maybe your boyfriend tells you, oh, I saw you yesterday with someone else in the mall, maybe, and you can say, come on, what you are saying makes no sense. I was at home. So você tá falando abobrinha, eu estava em casa. Você tá falando abobrinha. So what you are saying makes no sense. I was at home. So that's the idea for falar abobrinha. Another one that has a similar idea is viajar na maionese. Viajar na maionese, it's again to say something that is really nonsense. It's really stupid. And we can use the same example of the boyfriend before, like your boyfriend tells you, oh, I saw you yesterday walking on the street with someone else, and you could say, você tá viajando na maionese. Você tá viajando na maionese. It's like, come on. What you're saying makes no sense. I wasn't at the mall with no one. I was at home. So this is viajar na maionese when someone say things that make no sense. Okay? Another one is farinha do mesmo saco. Farinha do mesmo saco, it's like they are all the same. Women say that a lot about men. It's like men, they are all the same. So Os homens são todos farinha do mesmo saco. So men are all the same. And we say that a lot about politicians too. It's like politicians, they are all the same. They all promise things that they really won't do. So políticos são todos farinha do mesmo saco. Okay? That's the idea. And talking about politics, there is an expression that we use a lot, and it is acabar em pizza. Acabar em pizza means nothing's gonna happen. It's like when we talk about politics in Brazil, we have corruption problems, and everybody knows that, and nothing's gonna happen. So it's like vai sempre acabar em pizza. So nothing's gonna happen. Politicians are still there. They are still stealing people's money, and nothing's gonna happen. Acaba em pizza, sempre acaba em pizza. Okay, that's the idea. Another one, enfiar o pé na jaca. Enfiar o pé na jaca. And it means to exceed the limits. Exceed the limits. So when you exaggerate, when you do something really exaggerated, we usually use this expression when we talk about going to a party and someone drinks a lot and get drunk. So we could say, ele enfiou o pé na jaca na festa ontem. Ele bebeu muito, ficou bêbado, ele enfiou o pé na jaca. So he went to the party yesterday. He went to a party yesterday and he drank a lot. He got drunk. So ele enfiou o pé na jaca. But actually, this expression can be used for other situations when you want to say that someone exceeded the limits. For example, maybe you were tired of your job and you decide to say a lot of bad things to your boss. And someone could say, did you see what that guy did yesterday? He said a lot of bad things to the boys and he was not afraid of losing his job. So this would be, você viu o que ele fez ontem? Ele enfiou o pé na jaca, falou um monte de coisa pro chefe e nem ligou se ia perder o emprego. So, você viu o que ele fez ontem? Did you see what he did yesterday? Ele enfiou o pé na jaca. Ele falou um monte de coisas pro chefe. So, he said a lot of bad things to the boss. He was not afraid of losing his job. Ele nem ligou se ele ia perder o emprego. Ele não estava com medo de perder o emprego. So, he exceeded the limits when he said so many bad things to the boss. So, ele enfiou o pé na jaca. Okay? Next one. Chorar sobre o leite derramado. Chorar sobre o leite derramado is to complain about something that it's over. So we say that a lot of não adianta chorar sobre o leite derramado. So maybe someone is complaining about something, someone regrets for not doing something, someone regrets because he didn't do something, or because he did something and he regrets about that, and he's like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, oh, I should have done that, and he complains, and you could say, não adianta chorar sobre o leite derramado, agora já era, já passou. So it's like, come on, stop complaining about that, it's over, move on, okay? Não adianta chorar sobre o leite derramado, agora já passou. So that's the idea for chorar sobre o leite derramado, when you complain about something that you can't do anything anymore because it's over, okay? Next one is colocar uma melancia na cabeça. And we use this expression, for example, when we see someone else that is really trying to get attention doing exaggerated things to get attention, to show off, and we could say, what is he doing this? He's just trying to get attention. Why? Por que ele não coloca uma melancia na cabeça? This is like, coloca uma melancia na cabeça. Você está tentando chamar atenção, você está tentando aparecer, você está tentando se exibir. So you are trying to get attention. Are you trying to show off? Are you trying to get attention? So coloca uma melancia na cabeça. This is the idea, like, coloca uma melancia na cabeça because this is the best way to get attention. So it's like of a sarcastic expression, I would say. Okay. The last one for this video is not to, mudar da água pro vinho, from water to wine, to change from water to wine. And this means, I think this is very easy to guess, it's a radical changing. So maybe someone used to drink a lot and get drunk, and he decides to stop drinking. He doesn't drink anymore. So people could say, olha, ele mudou da água pro vinho. He changed it from water to wine. Ele mudou da água pro vinho. He changed it completely. So this is what we say when we want to talk about a radical changing. We say uma mudança da água pro vinho. Okay? So these were some idioms about food. I hope you liked it. If you like, leave a comment, like it, and don't forget to subscribe, and see you on the next video. Bye bye.